Hi Hoopers, my name is Monica and I am guest instructing for Hooptown University with a 2-hoop one-handed move called the Atomic Orbit, which looks like this. So there are 2 prerequisites for this move. One being to have a basic understanding of 2-hoop one-handed grips and how to manipulate 2 hoops using separate parts of your hand. And 2, the second prerequisite is definitely to have a good understanding of smears. So let's look at what each hoop is doing separately. First off, my pink hoop is going to be my smearing hoop. My blue hoop, which is behind the pink hoop, is going to be my isolating hoop. So in my experience, there are 2 types of smears. One being an open palm smear where your palm is faced up to the sky and the hoop rotates on top of your hand. 2, with your fingers pointed up to the sky with the hoop rotating around your entire hand. So, if you will, I like to think of a smear as a hand spin happening around your body. So it looks like this. If you notice, as I bring the hoop to the back, I think about the connection that the hoop is making with my side body and use that as a lever point to create momentum and to spiral energy around, flip the hoop around my hand and then re-grip on the other side with my palm pointed up. Let's look at for a moment what our blue hoop will be doing. So I'm simply going to be with an inside grip and the hoop behind me, my thumb is pointed down, isolating from one side of my body, from the non-native side, overhead, so I'm rainbowing over my head to the native side, now with my thumb pointed up and still with an inside grip. Now let's put these 2 moves together. What we want, our pink smearing hoop, is going to be in front of the blue isolating hoop. I'm going to take my right hand and from the outside scoop up the hoop so that my palm is faced up towards me. I'm going to wind up here through the bottom part of an extension and bring the hoops behind me. Now here's the tricky part. I want to use my thumb, which is gripped around my pink hoop, to split the plane of the blue hoop, which is gripped by my fingers. I'm going to use my thumb to push the pink hoop past and inside the plane of the blue hoop. This is what's going to start the smear. After winding up through the extension and the hoops are behind your back, use your thumb to split the planes of the 2 hoops. Again, think about the connection that the smearing hoop is making with your side body. Use that connection as a momentum point. More specifically, as you use your thumb to push the smearing hoop past the plane of the isolating hoop, you actually want to push the hoop upward along the isolating hoop. This motion will guide your smearing hoop around your side body and create that spiral of energy that we're looking for. Notice as your hand starts to rainbow above your head that you need to let go of the smearing hoop. At the top, this means, for me, that my pink hoop is balanced on the back of my hand and the blue hoop is gripped around the front of my hand with my fingers. As you continue through the smear, the hoops will realign and allow you to re-grip with your thumb up on the other side. Alrighty guys, tips and tricks for this move. One definitely being to use larger hoops when you're starting out. If you're using smaller hoops, I recommend using your neckline as the rotation point instead of your shoulders. And lastly, for whatever reason, I find this move much easier when I do it with my left hand. So definitely play around with both hands. So there are a lot of really fun variations for this move. One being, instead of bringing the hoops to the non-native side to do the smear, you can actually bring them to the native side and smear the opposite hoop. You can play around with which hoop you smear in general. You could do half smears. You could do the move in front of your body. And you can also play around with spins. Rotating your body. Alrighty Hoopers, so thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Monica, and this was a tutorial for the atomic orbit. I'm guest instructing for Hooptown University. Thank you so much, it was a pleasure. And please comment with any questions and tag me in any progress videos or with any new ideas. I'd love to see them. Thank you so much and happy hooping.